Is your debt causing you sleepless nights? Knock your debt out with Debt KO. And your debt won't be the only thing keeping you up at night. Debt KO, free, impartial advice on all your debt.
Andrew McCART, IFL TV in association with MTK Global. Delighted to be joined by the other brother, Liam Walsh. Liam, it's not your fight week, but you do have a good fight coming up in HYLAND Junior for the British lightweight title. What's your thoughts on that fight? Excited?
Yeah, very excited, yeah. Firstly, obviously it's a British title. It'd be nice to be a two-weight British champion. I won it at super featherweight, obviously, and now got an opportunity to win it at lightweight, which is I never thought would really happen. So it's quite exciting. The fight itself, I'm really excited about because I respect Paul Hyland Jr. I know he's a good fighter. I know he's going to come to fight, come to win. So I'm in a good fight, and that's what I want to be. And I want to be in good fights. And I think stylistically, it really has got the ingredients to be a really good fight. You know, I've kept my eye on Paul for a lot of years because I thought at some point we might cross paths, and here we are. So yeah, I'm excited for it.
Again, you mentioned there stylistically, it's going to be a good fight in terms of a fan-friendly fight, because you're both going to come and bring it. Your styles will gel in that sense where we might see a little bit of blood and guts, but it might not be fun for you, but it'll be fun for us watching.
Yeah, that'll be fun for us as well, I'm sure. None of us are squeamish, and I think I'm looking at it, and I'm looking at his fights, obviously his previous fights, and I've always kept an eye on him. I'm looking at his physical size and his height and everything else, and I cannot see how it doesn't deliver. I'm now 34, so now's the perfect time to fight me, innit? You know, maybe I'm not as fleet-footed anymore, maybe I stand and fight, maybe I move. It's a good fight. I wouldn't stand there and bullshit you if I didn't think it was. But I do believe it will be a really good fight to watch for the fans, definitely.
You still have ambitions, like Ryan, to be a world champion. I know the British title, when people think about people fighting for the British title, they're thinking they've got a long way to go. But you've been up there, you've fought Tank Davis, you've tasted that sort of world level opponent, elite level opponent. So is that still the ambition of yours to fight for a world title, to get a world title, and become a world champion?
It'd be lovely to fight for a world title, yes, but it's not really my. You know, when I was young, I was obsessed. I was obsessed. I had to be a world champion. There was nothing else in my whole world. But as I've got older, you know, people probably aren't going to hear this. Think, he's shot to bits, he's finished, nice. But I'm not so obsessed with carrying a world title. That isn't my absolute obsession anymore. I really want to, when it's all said and done, I want to sit there and I want to look at previous fighters and I want to say, I beat him, he was a good fighter, I beat him. You know, I want to be in good fights rather than necessarily fighting for world titles, which probably sounds a bit stupid because obviously the money comes with the bigger world titles, but I'm happy to fight good people for maybe no title. I'd rather suffer my own fulfilment, know that I've beat good men and had good fights, rather than necessarily carrying around a title saying I'm a champion, because there's probably too many nowadays anywhere. The truth of the matter is, if I'm brutally honest, when I was younger growing up, I wanted to be the best world champion. I wanted to be the number one in the world by none, and probably at multiple weights, and I was daft as hell. But in reality, I can't be the number one in the world in lightweight. I can't. You know, like you just said, you've got Tank Davis, you've got Ryan Garcia, Devin, you've got some serious fights to Fimo Lopez, and ask me will I fight them? Of course I will, and I'll come and give my absolute best. But the reality of getting to the top, staying at the top, defending titles, it's probably not true. It's probably not real. But I'll certainly turn up and fight anyone who wants to fight and give a good fight.
Well, that was very honest of you there, Liam. That's probably one of the honest answers I've ever had.
Yeah, I ain't got time not to be honest anymore. I'm 34 and I don't. All I keep going on about is 34. I don't feel 34. I still feel 24. I don't know if that you feel that overnight in a ring or whatever you don't. I've been sparring young fighters, good fighters, and helped a few of the lads on the shows tomorrow to prepare in these fights, and I feel good. I know I'm good. I've always kept myself fit. Never touched alcohol, cigarette, or drugs in my life. My body's I'm a very young 34. So, and I don't have any intentions of knocking it on the head anytime soon, as long as I can be in decent fights. Yeah.
Let's talk about Ryan then, your brother. He's in a tough fight against JAZZA Dickens.
is.
Both of them look tremendous on the scales. It's a fight that us as fans, and probably you yourself, have been waiting for 10 months now. We had it in June, cancelled because of COVID. We had it in September, cancelled because of COVID. Now, third time lucky. First of all, how is Ryan's mindset, being that it's now 10 months down the line and it's the third time lucky, but how's his mindset going into the fight?
Ryan's always keeps a positive mindset. It's funny because they're both very similar people, Ryan and JAZZA. They are very. I think I was just saying to someone in there. Then, if they lived near each other and weren't fighting each other, they'd probably be really good pals. They're both quite similar people. They're both positive people, always trying to take the positive out of things, and I'm sure they've both done that on this build up to this one, because like you said, it's been 10 months, it's been hard. None of them will sit here and tell you any lies, I shouldn't imagine, and tell you that the 2 months off, the extra 2 months has benefited, or they might, it's before the fight, they might try and bluff that through. But has it helped any of them? I don't know personally. I think it's been hard for both, because it's been a long lead up, hasn't it? It's been 10 months, like you say, and so yeah, tomorrow they'll draw down and the best man will win. Hopefully that's usually how it works, and they're both prepared, no doubt, to the best they can, and they both look good at the scales, like you said. They're both ready, both had to lose weight, they're both big for the weight, so be interesting. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited, because
how excited can you be though, Liam, that it's you can't enjoy it the way I can enjoy it, because it's just me, it's two quality operators going at it, but for you it's your twin brother going at it, so how excited can you be?
It's hard. I've got a feeling in my stomach of excitement, and I've got a feeling, I've got two feelings. It's difficult. 1 minute I think about fight, I think about Ryan's hands being raised, I think about how I envision things, and it lights me up with excitement, and then you think the other way, and it doesn't light you up with excitement, but it can not be a good fight, and the best man will win.
Well, I'm guessing you're thinking it's going to be Ryan.
Of course, yeah. I'm totally biased, obviously, and so I should be. And I've seen how Ryan's worked, and he's the best. He's working better than he's ever done. He's doing things he's never done. He's given himself the best opportunity to be the best he's ever been, because he's done everything right, and it's not often you get 10 months to prepare for a fight, and he has not stopped preparing for this fight since 4 days after his last fight. He went on holiday for 4 days after the Keegan in February, and since we went to Thailand in March, me and a few my brother and Ryan refused the holiday in March. He said, no, I'm not going. He said, I'm fighting in June. And that was 3 months before. He could have, in hindsight, he still could have come, but he's had a sole focus to beat JAZZA Dickens in the final, and he's dedicated himself, has sacrificed so much, and I only hope he gets his rewards for it.
Well, it'll be just over 2.5 months. We'll be back here for your fight against HYLAND Jr., which another fight I'm looking forward to, so I'll probably grab another interview with you then. But for now, thanks for this Rifle TV, and good luck to you and your brother tomorrow night, and like I say, I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you very much. Thank you as well. Thanks for keeping us all relevant.
Thanks very much, man.
Is your debt causing you sleepless nights? Knock your debt out with Debt KO. And your debt won't be the only thing keeping you up at night. Debt KO, free impartial advice on all your debt.